the only scheduled regular season meeting between the Hurricanes and the Tar Heels. Miami ranked 15th, and again, they have won 4 in a row, and that moves them within a half game of the lead in the ACC. It'll be Nance and Omier. Kip Kissinger gets us going, and Miami with the opening possession of the night. Miami, a terrific offensive team. They're averaging 79 points per game, and in this 4-game winning streak, Corey, they have averaged 86 points per game, but they come up empty on their first trip.
And they've been doing a lot of that by hot shooting by the guy that gets the first look. Nigel Pack off the mark on the first one.
You want to see Armando Bacot get a touch just about every time down the floor for the Heels.
Absolutely. They've got to play inside out through number 5.
He's got a height advantage on Norchad Omier. Omier's only 6'7", but tough as nails. It'll be Pete Nance from the perimeter, missing the 3.
You mentioned the height advantage, but the strength advantage may actually go to Omier.
Now look at this Miami team. It's an experienced group. A lot of guys who have been around, whether it's with Miami or else. Rebound down to Caleb Love, who is coming off what Hubert Davis says is the best game he has played in his 3 years as a Tar Heel at Winter Clemson on Saturday.
And Dan, I've watched Caleb Love a lot over the past 3 years, and I agree wholeheartedly with Hubert Davis. It wasn't only his scoring, but his efficiency throughout that game on Saturday.
6 for 9 from 3, 23 points on the afternoon.
Shot selection, in my opinion, is number 1 on the priority for Caleb Love each and every time out.
Tough shot, and it'll go for Wooga Poplar, a sophomore from. He's not getting as many touches because of the other guys on the team, but he feels like a breakout candidate next year.
He really does, and averaging 10 points a game over his last 6, continues to be aggressive as Caleb Love finds Armando Bacot for the easy bucket.
So what a backcourt Miami's got. Nigel Pack, first team All Big 12 with Kansas State last year. Isaiah Wong could easily be, should be, first team All ACC this year.
Then Miami in the conversation for best backcourt in the ACC with these 2 guys.
And that guy's pretty good too. Jordan in the country.
And that's why they may actually be the best backcourt, because Jordan Miller's a guard. Yeah. So you're really talking about 4 guards across the line for Miami in their starting lineup.
And we shouldn't be surprised to see maybe Hubert Davis downsize, get Leaky Black on him. The steal by Isaiah Wong. And Caleb Love called for the NCAA championship game last year. We were up talking to Coach Davis. Days, photos of both his family and moments, and one of the most outstanding.
Talked about moving an oak tree. That's what it's kind of like dealing with him on the post.
Nance a miss. Leaky Black with a rebound and a putback. Carolina back on top.
I'm not going to go with that.
All right. Sometimes you forget he's listed at 6'9".
There we go. I like that much better, Dan Shulman.
You're such a skeptic. Poplar, no. Tip by Omier. Miller's got it. Pack deep in the corner for 3.
And you may as well call that a layup. Nigel Pack with.
Carolina moving the ball. Had a good assist percentage on Saturday against Clemson. Davis a little short. Tipped out by Nance. Love. Yes.
Forgive the pun, but I love the.
So far tonight.
I absolutely have seen it translate, Dre, and a lot of it has to do with the sharing of the.
Speaking of passes, Love finds Puff Johnson in the corner, but Johnson misses the 3.
But still, the extra pass, getting a great shot instead of a good shot. Caleb Love could have absolutely taken that shot, but moving it to cuff is what Hubert Davis wants to see. And, of course, Jim Larinaga
streaming on the end. Inslee Joseph in off the bench for Miami. Misses the elbow jumper. Love into some traffic. Forces it up, but he does draw the foul.
And this is
going to be coming out, and that is a major loss. Omier's been playing.
Learning, of course, from Nicaragua, the first college basketball player, scholarship college basketball player.
On the floor right now is Anthony Walker, 6'9", 215. But Armando Bacot just went to the bench for Carolina. The freshman Jalen Washington is in for the Heels. Wong. A little bit too strong, and look at the elevation there by Miller for the rebound. Scoops it up and in, and a chance for an and 1. And he's well on his way again. He's already got 7 here.
Decision, Dan. He was caught between whether he should dunk it or lay it up.
Walker in and out. Rebound, Leaky Black. Love pulls up inside the arc and left it short. Tipped by Black into the hands of Johnson, and this time he'll finish. 3-point range tonight. Not a good 3-point shooting team on the season. The Heels 31.4%, second last in the ACC. Bacot back in for Carolina. He's got a major size advantage on Anthony Walker with Omier on the bench. Pull up by Love is good. He's got 8 scoring.
He's got 8 scoring. He has the 1 assist for North Carolina throughout this first half.
Back within 2, but not for long as they find Miller on the back door, and he's got
playing against Miami. All 5 guys on the floor are capable of scoring at any given time, so you can't just key on one guy.
And you talk about a team that always willingly shares the basketball. The Hurricanes are that. Davis, nice little hesitation, stop and go, and he lays it in for his first points of the night. Puts it up. Too strong, and Black the rebound. Black off the glass and good, and it's tied.
Great 3-point shooting team.
Got to get out on Nigel Pack on limited range. Bensley Joseph, yes, and Miami back on top as that'll quiet the crowd.
Bensley Joseph only shoot 3-point range in ACC play, but a much better shooter than his numbers suggest, and showing it off right there on the last possession.
Very strong defensive guard as well. Davis by Pack, scoops it up and in. A 6'9" freshman from Chicago is in at the 5 spot, if you will, for the Hurricanes, and that's him battling for the ball, but he loses the battle. So it looks like Jim Larrañaga is going to try to get to halftime without bringing Omier back in again. Caleb Love again. Devils, and then number 5 Kansas is in Stillwater. Remember, the Cowboys just about beat Kansas at the Fog a few weeks ago. Nice doubleheader tomorrow night on ESPN and streaming on the app.
Also, Mike Brey making the return to where he started his college coaching career as Armando Bacot gets his second field goal to go, but Miami, you put your best defender on.
Pack lays it in, and Miami back within 1. Boy, between Pack and
absolutely do. And again, when you put Leaky Black on one of those guys, the other one's going to look to take advantage. Hubert Davis told us earlier he wished he could chop Leaky up and push for all 5 guys.
Bacot the kick. Inside 10 to shoot. Davis drives. Soft off the glass and in.
I believe R.J. Davis subscribes to the Corey Alexander school. Defense is my best defense.
Another underrated guy, averaging almost 16 points per game. Wong with a great shot fake. Steps in and buries it. Boy, that's pretty.
It really is. And again, you have to honor to helping out. Along with the smart decision to go to the mid-range.
Back and forth we go here at the Dean Dome. Love somehow finds his way to the rim, and he's got a dozen.
But Dan,
Miller for 3. Well, you got to like the pace.
Well, you love the pace, but you also love the poise from Miami. With everything going against them, they never get rattled.
Miller, good job by Nance to stay in front of him, but then Pack knocks down a 3 to tie it up. He's got 8.
And think about that. That's a 5-point swing. North Carolina was other end.
I tell you, you got to be in good shape to play in this one tonight. Terrific pace. Long stretches without a whistle. Good deep position by Bacot, and a foul going against Miami.
System.
Typically guards, especially. He allows his guys to guard and have freedom because that's the way he...
Caleb Love on the bench for the first time tonight. Seth Trimble is coming to the game for Carolina. Bacot splits the defense and lays it in.
Then he works so...
Trimble the rebound. Trimble the crossover all the way. And Wong down with the rebound. Miami looking to push. Boy, that's a sweet little pass in traffic from Wong into Walker.
And they're going to get the and one. It's going to be a foul.
Walker cannot convert, so 2 minutes to go in the first half. Tyler Nickel, a freshman from Harrisonburg, Virginia, number 24 into the game for Carolina for the first time. Spin by Bacot. Follow, no basket. No basket. Foul before the tip. Wednesday, number 1 ranked team in the nation right now. Purdue dropped from 1 to 3 over the weekend.
Got Brandon Miller playing great basketball for Alabama. I mean, again, it doesn't get any better, and it doesn't get any better than Isaiah Cox. But other guys are open when he draws so much attention.
Again the spin, and again the finish for Bacot. Bacot up to 10 now as Omier continues to look on. I mean, as you said, that's a layup. Heels on the logo, no problem.
You're talking about a 42% career three-point field goal shooter. This dude is elite from beyond the arc.
Davis the kick. Nickel in the corner. 3 bounces on the rim before it falls off. And now Miami can effectively hold for the final shot of the half. And Jim Larrañaga is going to use the timeout. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Davis defending Pat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And had a foul, had 2 fouls to give. So there's one of them right now. So they let a lot of time run off the clock, and we could see another one of those coming.
It's a smart play. However, if you're Hubert Davis, you may want to substitute if you're going to waste fouls like that. Those fouls could be valuable for R.J. Davis later in this game. Now Seth Trimble will go over and guard Nigel Pack, expecting for him to be the guy with the basketball in his hands.
And it'll be Puff Johnson to give the foul, but only 0.4 of a second.
Really sure, wasn't a lot there to me.
Miller fell down. Carolina with a steal, and Wong knocked it away. What a defensive play by Isaiah Wong, denying Trimble in his effort to lay it in. And it'll be Miami walking to the locker room with a 1-point lead at halftime here on the road.
Great play by Isaiah Wong, getting back. It's the second time we've seen that. After the turnover, Jordan Miller slips, and it looks like what's going to be a wide open layup for Seth Trimble, but great hands by Isaiah Wong and great effort getting back defensively, coming up with the stop.
So Miami 35, Carolina 34.